Yo, what's up, guys? Peoples. I kind of am back maybe for some session thing. I don't know. Um, I'll just quickly introduce you to the team. Basically, it's called Hyperoffense Try 1, since this is my first try to make my first attempt to make a hyper-offensive team. So, we've got Breloom. It's Sash lead with Spore, Magplant, Birdseed, Rocktomb. Jolly, Max Attack. Blasphemy, the Blastoise, my spinner. It's especially defensive, but I think I'll just change it up to. I would like to have some special block, just so put everything else in special attack. We've got Skal, the defensive Skarmory, just mainly for setting up hazards and Stealth Rock and Spikes. Kuromi, the Goodra Assault Vest, pretty standard set. It's mixed with EQ to nail Heatrons on the switch, hopefully. We've got Arcade Mine, the Choice Bandit Arcanine with Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, Close Combat, Wild Charge. And last but not least, it's the Swinub, the Mamoswine. Jolly with Life Orb, EQ, Icicle Spear, Ice Shard, and Stone Edge. So, without further ado, I'll just hop straight into a battle. GLHF. Okay, most likely for him is either Ferrothorn, Manectric, or T-Flame, I would say. Maybe Lando, but anyway, I feel safe at leading off with Arcanine. He is, if anything, he's going for a Volt Switch, so I mean, he knows I'm Flash Fire right now since that, yeah. I'll just go for the EQ. If he wants to Flamethrower, he could. But since I'm Tick Fat, I won't get damaged that much from it. He's not gonna T-Wave, so I think I'm safe going straight into Arcanine. Yeah, that's fine for me. I would say Protect. So anyway, I have to go for Flare Blitz since Protect was quite obvious. And I'm banded, so I cannot switch up my move, so I'll have to double switch out into. I'll switch out into Skal. Basically, just to threaten him out with the Brave Bird. He does stay in, that's honestly fine, since I am actually only here for hazards. And they're here to stay for now. If I can prevent the Excadrill from spinning. And he's switching Excadrill straight in on me. Oh, he's Balloon, that's I guess. He can't spin now, which is probably his best thing to do. And I almost kill him. And I burn him, so he's dead. That's some hacks in my favor. Most likely the thing he switches in is, was T-Flame. I could sack my Skarmory. I can get hazards up on Ferrothorn though. But basically I don't have anything else but Skarmory to sack. I think if I switch in Breloom, he's gonna double into Ferrothorn, or just switch into Ferrothorn. I could go for Arcanine, I'm pretty sure I don't die to a Brave Bird, so hopefully I don't die to a Brave Bird. If I do die to a Brave Bird, I wasted my valuable priority. He's probably a Rocky Helmet, since he sacked it. No. Luckily he wasn't, since I would have pretty much been dead. I doubt this has rocks, but he could have. Yeah, I'll just be safe. The safest switch in. Oh, overeat. Yeah, I could have lived one. I could have switched, stayed in with Arcanine, but that's not worth it. Not worth the risk. Basically, Draco everything. Keldeo is always a problem for me. As you can see, I do not have any resists or anything to fighting. So it's basically Goodra with its special bulk, but Sacred Sword is a thing. I don't have much to take that, sadly. Do I need this really? It would be nice to keep. I think I should keep it. I doubt I need Blasphemy. There's so much. Probably Specs. Not too sure. If anything, something goes to sleep now. And if it's Breloom, I'd be fine with that. If it's Keldeo, I'd be fine with that. If it's Manectric, I have checks from Manectric, so I guess it was a good play on his part. Basically, yeah, I could go for Ice Shard. I just don't think he will stay in. He did. Oh, he missed. Fuck. That was a over prediction on my part. So I'll just go for Ice Shard. I think he will switch out now, though. I figured since Mamoswine is just this much of a check to Landorus, he would switch, but apparently not. So I got lucky again. Don't think I need this really, so I'll just go for an Ice Shard and let it die. I think Breloom is relatively a safe switch. Since I'm sashed. Luckily I'm sashed, since I would have lost the game if I wasn't. And he's yeah, I'll just switch in Google Me and drop some Dracos or EQs even. I think Draco will still do more. Yeah, HP Ice is nothing. And finishing it off with EQ. So GG. Yesterday I led it up to 1650, but I dropped down earlier. So yeah. I'll just do 2. I don't care. GLHF. The Florges. I've not seen Florges that much in OU. It's pretty damn good, so let's see why. This is actually a team I don't like facing, since the full turn with Manectric and Lando is quite obvious. I will just switch in Mamoswine and should just predict him. He might be defensive. I could be safe and go for Ice Cold Spear, but I think he's gonna switch in Keldeo. And Keldeo nailed. That's pretty cool. I just don't think I have much for Blasphemy. It's Life Orb and I cannot lift 2 hits. Maybe I can, would be nice. I can, nice. The best I could do was Toxic, and I miss, so well, there you have it. Just go into this guy and go for the Mach Punch. No need to overpredict since I'm sashed, so I would rather keep my sass and lose the momentum for one turn. I could sport this, and I think that's my best play, since Latios is quite a threat, I guess, with Psyshock. Okay, that sucks. I guess he's got the heal bell. That did not do enough. And that did not do that much to me either. I could just take this opportunity to set up some hazards. Although he kind of could spin it away with ease. So actually I'm going to make the Heartswit into Arcanine. And just hit stuff up with Flare Blitzes. If he wants to switch in Landorus, I'm fine with that, but just want to know it's defensive or offensive. So it seems to be quite offensive, since even after the Intimidate, I still did bar over much more than I thought. Probably gonna get up rocks. No, just knock off. He still can get up rocks now, so I guess it was his best play to just try and hit me. Do I want to get hazards up myself? I would kind of like him to be forced to Rapid Spin. So yeah, I think it's my best play, and this guy doesn't get any recovery, so if I want to switch him to Manectric, which probably would be his best play, I'd say. I don't know. I would be fine with that. I have just 2 checks in Mamoswine and Goodra, and even maybe Arcanine, since I'm bulky enough to lift T-Bolts. Who's taking his time is probably doubting if he should switch in anything, predicting a double maybe, or it didn't show U-turn, so maybe he does not carry U-turn, I don't know. He didn't U-turn now either way, maybe he's like scarfed. No, if he was scarfed he would have U-turned on my Mamoswine. I don't know. I can just safely switch in my Goodra. He's going for... I don't know why he T-Bolts. Surely a Volt Switch would have been a much... would have been a better play, but... I'm unsure. He's just staying in. I predicted him to switch out in Florges. He might switch out into Excadrill right now, so I just went for EQ since it was my best play to take out Manectric and to kneel Excadrill maybe if it's not on a balloon, and it's on a balloon, sadly. That just shows to me that it's not scarfed, so it's fine. Ooh, it goes straight for the attack, so that means I can hit him up with a Mach Punch, which he's more than likely not gonna want to stay in on. He did stay in on it, and he probably can kill me with Rapid Spin. He does not carry Rapid Spin, maybe. I guess, yeah. I guess he has Defog on Latios then, and Latios is asleep, so I'll just hit him up with some Flare Blitzes. I don't know how well Florges is gonna take this. He's not gonna take it. I guess he went for the Aromatherapy. He should have done it earlier, in my opinion, but... Do I think he's gonna overpredict? I do think he's gonna predict me to switch in Mamoswine. So I'm actually, fuck, I don't know, I don't really need that since Mamoswine takes care of both this and this. So I can just go for Icicle Spears. That shouldn't do too much, nope. And I should be able to clean it up with Mamoswine, depending on it. Did Latios? I don't think it did. I'll just Ice Shard for the kill. And the Latios is more than likely gonna die to Icicle Spear plus Ice Shard combination if Icicle Spear doesn't for some reason kill it because of the Intimidate. And it does, luckily. So GG to my opponent, he already left, that's fine. So yeah, that were the first two battles. See you in the next one.